Hey everybody, I'm really bored today, so I'm gonna tell you what's up with TNA. What's going on with TNA? Apparently they're doing the whole Matt Hardy EC3 storyline, where Matt Hardy teamed up with Tyrus because Tyrus turned his back on EC3, and they're still like with TNA. It's like this: they keep pushing the same storyline over and over again, and it just keeps on repeating itself. Like, okay. First it was Rockstar Spud and EC3, right? And they had a rivalry for months and months, and it dragged on for months and months and months. And EC3 and versus Spud, it ended when EC3 shaved Rockstar Spud's head in a hair versus hair match. Okay, now it led on to Matt Hardy winning the title against EC3 because Tyrus turned his back on EC3 and helped Matt Hardy win the title, right? So that's how Matt Hardy became champion. EC3 never got pinned, okay, because EC3 is undefeated. Also, it's like now they have a title match in TNA Lockdown, which I didn't watch TNA. I don't watch it, but I go over what goes on. And apparently it was Rockstar Spud who turned his back on EC3 now. So now it's Tyrus, Matt Hardy, and Rockstar Spud in a staple. They basically all turned on EC3, Who's next? Dixie Carter. Now, a storyline we thought was over, they're redoing again between Rockstar Spud and EC3, right? And Matt Hardy, I was a fan of the Hardy Boys when I was a kid. I won't get you wrong there. But the thing about TNA is they just keep repeating the same storyline so much that it just gets. That's why TNA is so bad. They have a roster full of talented wrestlers, but they have terrible storylines that don't make any sense at all. I mean, I understand that Rockstar Spud, would turn on EC3. I understand it because EC3 shaved his head and made him look stupid. And some people don't forgive people for those types of things, It's like, I don't know, like, Rockstar Spud as a heel, it's hard to take him seriously when he was an X Division champion and stuff. But and Rockstar Spud is a great wrestler too, and he has great promos. He's funny. He has great in-ring work. He's a decent champion. Everything. Problem is he's not believable as a world champion, so I don't think he'll be a world champion anytime soon. Just saying. And now we have Matt Hardy as champion, and they're trying to make Matt Hardy look like a star, but Matt Hardy was kind of like, he's no Jeff Hardy. Matt Hardy's not a bad champion, but he's a bad heel, I guess, because that didn't make any sense. Matt Hardy just doesn't have it, If Matt Hardy went to the WWE, Matt Hardy was one of those wrestlers I honestly hated just because, even as a heel, I didn't really hate his work. I hated him as a heel because he wasn't doing the cruiserweight division, he was a cruiserweight champion for a long, long time, and Matt Hardy, he kind of used back and forth a phase and a heel, and there are Matt Hardy fans, like there's Jeff Hardy fans. Some people like Matt Hardy, girls like Matt Hardy, girls like Jeff Hardy, it's their style of who they are is why they like him so much. I like Jeff Hardy more, but we're talking about TNA again. I was just, like James Storm, Bobby Roode, Tigre Uno, all those guys are in X Division matches and weird tag matches, and TNA's just sloppy. They have all these great stars, and even like Chris Sabin, who's not even with the company anymore, and them were champions, and James Storm, and they're always rumored going to NXT or something like Samoa Joe, who's in NXT, and AJ Styles, who's in the WWE now, and everybody just like all of TNA is splitting to go to the WWE and looking for a spot there. And I do like Brooke though. Miss Tessmacher, I think that's her name. Brooke's like my favorite wrestler in TNA. She's better than Matt Hardy and EC3 and Rockstar Spud and Tyrus combined. That's just my personal opinion. But she's pregnant now, having a kid. And Scott Steiners trying to sue TNA, and that lawsuit got stopped. As of right now, they're going to redo that date later. Kurt Angle left the company. TNA's just kind of, a mess, and I hope it does just go out of business so those wrestlers can go to the WWE and maybe have more of a moment there, because the WWE needs more stars. They need to make their roster like more star-studded, because half the people on the roster I don't even know about. Because it's just been John Cena, Randy Orton. There's Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns are trying to make him a star, but not really. So I hope TNA, I don't know, but that's my TNA update, I guess, since nothing goes on in TNA. So that's all I want to say about that. And if TNA gets better anytime soon, which I doubt it, because the ratings for TNA are low and they're losing stars, so TNA just seems like history to me. That's all I want to say. But yeah, EC3, Rockstar Spud feud again, Matt Hardy champion. Who cares? Alright, that's all I want to say. Have a nice day, and bye.